That's a good question. So originally we were Current Solutions, which is a horrible name. So we knew for a long time that we wanted to change our name. And so in finding a new name, we had a couple criteria. One, we wanted to be short. We wanted to find a .com. It had to be trademarkable and all this good stuff. And that's really hard to do nowadays. So we brainstormed for a while. Ulzi is not a name that we made up. It's actually from sort of Mongolian text. It's the name for this knot that you sort of see here on this logo, the eternal knot. And it represents the interconnectivity of all beings and how we as individuals are all interdependent on one another, which we feel represented sort of the crowdsourced safety aspect of what we do really well. So we thought it was perfect and went forward.
Let's talk.
Yeah, so does anyone know what Atsa means? No Navajo in here. Okay, it's a Navajo word. It means eagle. And the reason we came up with it was we wanted a word that really represented what we were doing, and it's an important symbol in Native American culture, but also the American culture. And so that's the whole idea, is a partnership from urban and rural centers, Native American and city communities. And so that's Eagle.
Was that your first name all along?
Actually, no. It was a Navajo fuel, because that's kind of it's actually we got rid of it for a lot of reasons. One of it was because there's a gas station on the Navajo Nation called Navajo Fuel. So that didn't really work. But yeah, that's kind of when like this fuels the Navajo. So we initially it was Navajo Fuel.
Change it. Was yours always Lens?
No, we've gone through a couple rebrands, unfortunately. We first started, when I first started working with my co-founder, we were Unreasonable Productions because we had no idea whether we were going to have the money to actually do the first film that we wanted to. And then we couldn't get the .com or trademark for that, so we were like, all right, let's come up with a new name. And this is when we were still filmmakers, and we came up with Yellow Glass Media. And then from there, we realized that that's not at all going to be a catchy name as a news publisher. And so we were sitting down trying to figure out what would be an interesting name that would be catchy and short, but also speak to what we were doing. And we were really struggling trying to name it. And I think I asked my co-founder, I was like, okay, so what's the goal here? What do we want people to get out of what we're making? And he said, well, I'd love for people to be able to see through the lens of other people around the world. And we're like, there we go, that's it. Let's check if there's the .com. And we're still fighting for that .com.